The AutoCAD software used by different streams. AutoCAD software used by different streams: mechanical, civil, architecture, next one electrical, next one some others. Mechanical also used for AutoCAD for designing 2D and 3D designs. Civil also same thing. For 2D, under 2D you can design the plans. Again architecture same thing. Again next one is the electrical, wiring planning and circuit board design planning. Next one some other means same AutoCAD principle used in the GIS. Same AutoCAD principle used in the GIS, Geographical Information Systems. Okay, just write down this. Here now this is the opening page. Before going to draw anything, first you can set the different types of settings like workspace settings, units and limits. Okay, before going to design anything, first you can set. First one is the workspaces. Again the AutoCAD software having different types of workspaces. Just tools, select the workspace. Again we have different types of workspaces: drafting and first one is the what type of workspace? Drafting and annotation. Next one is the 3D basics, 3D modeling. Next one is the, now which one is currently enable condition? AutoCAD classic workspace is enable condition. Now I am going to change this to drafting and annotation. Just I am going to set drafting and annotation. Now this is the drafting and annotation workspace. Then again I am going to change this to 3D basics. 3D. Again see what happened. This is the 3D basics workspace. Next I am going to change 3D modeling workspace. Then again changes to AutoCAD classic. Workspace. What is the difference? What is the difference between workspace to workspace? Now see here. Now the current one is the AutoCAD classic workspace. Then again I am going to change this to drafting and annotation. What is the difference? Between workspace to workspace? Just simple menu bar representation. Okay, simple menu bar difference. Now first I am going to set to AutoCAD classic. I am going to set the, now all the tools in the format of pull down. Just this is the draw toolbar. Just select this one, all the draw tools. Okay, all the tools in the format of pull down format. Then next one is the drafting and annotation workspace. Now see here what happened this time. All the tools in the format of icon. Who knows the commands? Who don't knows the commands? At that time you can use the drafting and annotation. I don't know the circle command. Circle command. At that time I am going to use the drafting annotation workspace. Directly you can click the circle. All in the format of icon. But who know the commands? We can set any type of workspace. We can design anything. I know all commands. All AutoCAD commands. Then I am going to set any type of workspace. Then design any type of design. Now next one I am going to change this to 3D basics. Again the menu bar contain only 3D basic tools. I don't know the extrude command. I don't know extrude command. At that time I am going to open the 3D basics workspace. Just I am going to find out extrude tool. Just you can find out the extrude tool, or otherwise we can know the command. Just you can enter the command. You can enter command in any workspace. You can design anything. But who don't know the commands, then it will be helpful. Okay, Again, command learning is the simple one. Command learning is the simple one. Then again I am going to open the 3D molding. Again, previous one is the 3D basic, only basic tools, only basics, 3D basic. Again, this entire one is the complete 3D molding. All are the different types of 3D molding tools. Again, same thing. Now see here. This is the modeling toolbar. Modeling toolbar. Now see here, box, cylinder, cone, sphere, all different types of 3D tools. Again, all the tools present in AutoCAD Classic Workspace. Every tool present in the AutoCAD Classic Workspace. But all tools present in the format of pull down format. Pull down format. Now see here, draw toolbar, modeling toolbar. Same thing, box, pyramid, everything. Everything present in the AutoCAD Classic Workspace, but everything in the format of pull down format. Or otherwise you can enter command also. Okay, command learning is the simple one. Now sometime the interviewers, again at the time of tool test, the interview dehighlight the just command bar is what happened? Command bar is hide condition. Again I am going to hide entire this thing. Okay, simple I am going to represent in this format. Then this time how to design? No toolbars, no things. Okay, how to design? The interviewer checks your AutoCAD knowledge. At that time everything is under hide condition. Everything is under hide condition. For control line, command line on off. Control line is the command line on off. Command line on off. Okay, control 0 is the full screen on off. Now again I know the commands. At that time directly C enter, specify the center point. Directly you can design the drawings. That's why commands are important. Okay, again control 0, same thing, draw toolbar, select the circle, center radius. Okay, now first setting is the toolbars, workspaces, set AutoCAD Classic. You can set any type of workspace, you can design anything. You can set any type of workspace, you can design anything, but you can set up to AutoCAD Classic. AutoCAD Classic, you can set anything. Instead of that one you can set AutoCAD Classic. Okay, just write on the path for setting. Just write on the path for setting. How to set this one? After opening the software, tools, workspaces, set it to AutoCAD Classic. Just write on the path. Just write down in this format. Tools, workspaces, AutoCAD Classic. AutoCAD Classic. Okay. Where is the tools? Tools is nothing but one of the pull down menu. Tools is one of the pull down menu. Tools, workspaces, set your type of workspace. Okay. Now this one is over. Okay. Next one. Next one is the, before going to design anything, first you can set your units. For that purpose, UN enter, command for units equal to, just write out. Next point is the, again malli cheptanu nenu shortcuts anni. Next one, control, sorry. Next one is the unit setting. Main heading is the unit setting. Unit setting. So what is the command for units? UN. Command is UN, enter. Now this is the units dialog box. UN enter. Units dialog box. Okay, just see here. Command UN enter. Now see here. First one is the linear settings. Next one is the angular settings. How to measure length? In the format of millimeters, centimeter, meters, kilometers, miles. Again same, imperial means inches, feet, yards. Okay, same thing. First I am going to set the decimal, simple decimal format, linear values. Then next one, we can use architecture or engineering. Both are present in the format of imperial, inches format. Okay. Then next one is the fractional. Fractional means 2 by 3 values. 2 by 3, 4 by 5. Directly you can enter the 4 by 5. The total length equal to 5 units. Again I am going to design one more line off of the. Now again you can design one more new line. The new line length equal to half of the first existing line. At that time I am going to enter fractional values, nothing but 1 by 2. Then again after that you can assign different types of units. Just linear purpose. Just wait. Again malli vastayi meeku. Again next one is the different types of units. Just I am going to use the meters. Okay. Decimal. Again this is the precision. Precision means, what is meant by precision? Now what happened current? Now I am going to design one line. 43.242625. After decimal point, after decimal point, how many values total? 242625. How many digits? Total 6 digits. Just I am going to set precision equal to 0. Now see here, just I am going to set 0.0. Just okay. What happened? Now you can see the coordinates. 623.7. Again 424.8. That means the precision value allows the points after the decimal. Just I am going to enter the length equal to 43.242625. But the software taking up to only 43.2 only. 43 point only one digit. Just that is an again UN enter. Just you can change precision value 4. Now this time the software taking 43.2426 up to 4 values. After decimal point up to 4 values. This is nothing but linear settings. Again how to measure angles? Degrees, radians, gradients, or degree per minute per second. Again you can assign same thing here. Okay. Then again precision value. Okay. Again this is nothing but different types of units. International standards, American and generic standards. Okay. Just okay. Setting is over. Then see here. Now I am going to design one line here. My length of the line equal to 1000. What happened? Just I am going to design one line. The length of the line equal to 1000. What happened here currently?
Not display.
Again see here, the length taking outside, the design taking outside of the drawing window. For that purpose, first you can assign your limits of the drawing. For that purpose, you can enter command as a total name, limits. We can enter command as a limits. Okay. Just wait. You can enter command as a limits. Specify the. First you can specify the lower left corner. Now you can see the drawing paper. Now this is my drawing paper. Okay. Now with respect to center location, this is the left side, this is the right side. This corner is the lower left corner. Again this is the upper right corner. Just you can specify this point values and this point values. Depend upon these points, the entire sheet area will be depends. Now see here. Now I am going to set my limits. Enter. Specify lower left equal to 0, 0. Next I am going to specify 1000, 1000. Now is there any changing? Just limits. Specify the lower limit. Enter. Specify the upper limit. Enter. Again there is no any changing here. No changing. Again you can extract your drawing page. For that purpose, Z for zoom. Enter. again A for all the area, A, enter. Now this time is it okay? Okay. Now this is the limit setting. This is the limit settings. Or otherwise, now I am going to design. Now this is the previous design. Or otherwise, just you can rotate the scroller. Just you can rotate the scroller. Now this, what is the function here? Just inside and outside. Outside or inside. What happened? Zoom in or zoom out. Simple thing. Just zoom in or zoom out. Again you can press. Again you can press the scroller and drag the mouse. Gives what operation? Pan operation. Okay, pan operation. Just what happened? Zoom in and just you can rotate. Zoom in and zoom out. The next one is the pan operation. Okay. Then again we have one more setting. Now see here, I am going to specify limits equal to starting 0, 0, enter. Specify ending equal to 1000, 1000. Then Z enter, A enter. Okay. Then I am going to design my area. Just 1000. Next. Again one more one. Just wait. Now this is mine. Now this is the lower left corner. 0, 0. This is the drawing page. 1000, 1000. Again you have one more setting. Limits. Enter. Limits on and off. Limits on and off. The default one is the off condition. Just I am going to set on condition. Again you can design anything. Now see here. Now this area is the what area? Within limits area. Again outside of the box is out of the limits. Within the limits, this area is the within the limits. Again this is the now currently limits is on condition. Limits is on condition. On condition means the design is possible only within the limits. Just I am going to select the points. Okay. Now I am going to click in this area. What happened? No design. Not possible. Why means? Limits is on condition. Limits is, that means the design possible only within the limits area. Then again I am going to set limits off. Again I am going to design the line. What happened? You can design in any area. With limit area and also without limit area also. That is about the settings. Okay, just like that. First one is the unit setting. UN enter. Set all the required settings. UN enter. Unit setting. UN enter. Set all the required settings. Set all the required settings. Set all the required settings. Okay. Set all the required settings. Okay. Then next limits. Just wait. Now what is the process? How to set the limits? How to set the units? Through command method. Just you can enter command as a UN enter. How to open this one? How to open the units dialog box? Through command method. For that purpose you can enter command as a UN. Okay. Now again same thing. Directly tool method purpose. Format toolbar. Select the format. Select the units. Same thing. Okay. One thing is the UN enter. This is the command method. Then next one format units. Just write on the path. Format. Just write on the path for opening for units. Format units. Just format arrow mark tools. UN command is UN. Okay. Format toolbar. Format pull down bar. Format pull down menu bar. Format pull down menu bar. Select the units. Okay. Then next one limit setting. Next one is the limit setting. Same thing, limits First command method, limits. Limits. First limits, enter. Limits, enter. Limits, enter. Specify the lower left corner. Specify the lower left corner. Specify the lower left corner. Any value 0, 0, 20, 20, any value. That's depend upon your only. That's depend upon your designs. Okay, enter. See here. Now this is the enter symbol. Okay, enter symbol. Specify the lower corner, enter. Okay, next one. Specify the upper right. Specify the upper right corner. Specify the upper right corner. Specify the upper right corner. Enter. Again, after setting of the limits, you can extract your drawing page. For that purpose, Z enter. Next Z enter. Z for zoom, brackets zoom. Z enter. Next A enter. A for all. A for all. Okay. Just write on the shortcuts. Just rotate the. Now according to computer language, CMB1, CMB2, CMB3. Computer mouse button 1, mouse button 2, 3. Nothing but left key, scroller, right key. Okay, you can use any one. Now just see it. Just you can rotate the scroller. Just you can rotate the scroller. What happened? Zoom in and zoom out. Just write down. Rotate the CMB2. CMB2 is nothing but scroller. Rotate the CMB2 in brackets scroller. Rotate the CMB2, computer mouse button. CMB2 and guess 2 numerical value. Okay, CMB1, CMB2, CMB3. Okay, bracket scroller. Rotate the CMB2 or scroller. Gives zoom in and zoom out operation. Gives zoom in and zoom out operation. Zoom in and zoom out. Next, zoom in or zoom out. Next one is the next one. Press the CMB2 or scroller. Press the CMB2 bracket scroller and drag the mouse. ప్రస్తుతానికంటే హోల్డ్ అనండి. హోల్డ్ ద CMB2 అనండి. హోల్డ్ ద CMB2, హోల్డ్ HOLD. Hold the CMB2 and drag the mouse. Okay, now see here. Just to rotate. Okay, then just I'm going to press. Just to hold the CMB2 and drag the mouse. Use pan operation. Just always hold condition, pressing condition, then drag the mouse. Use the pan operation. Zoom in and zoom out and pan operation. Okay. Again one more one. Limits, enter. Limits, enter. Now limits. The limits command having two internal commands. The AutoCAD software also having some internal commands. Now currently what are the internal commands? Limits command having two internal commands. On and off. On means we can activate the limits area. Off means we can disable the limit area. Okay, write down. Limits, enter. Limits, enter. Limits, enter. Limits, enter. set internal command on or off. Set internal commands on or off. Set internal commands on off. On means activate the limits area, off means deactivate the limits area. Limits on, just write down limits on, enable the limits area. Limits on means enable the limits area. That means the drawing is possible within the limits only. Enable the limits on. Activate the limits area or enable the limits area in brackets. In brackets, the design is possible within the limits area only. The design is possible within the limits area only. The design is possible within the limits area only. Next, limits off. Nothing but disable the limit area. Limits off. Limits off gives disable the limits area. That means you can design anything in any area. Okay. That is about the limit setting. Okay. Now see here. Now what is the command for line? What is the command for line? L. The command for line is L. Now see here. How to? Now I am going to design one. Now I am going to design one box. Now I am going to design one box. For that purpose, just you can select the line. Now specify the first point in any location. Now my length equal to 20. Specify the direction and specify the value. Specify the direction first, then you can specify the value 20. Then again I am going to zoom in. Now I am going to specify in this direction. Specify the value 30. Then again in this direction 20. Then again close this one. Enter. Simple design of the line. Okay. Just write down line command. Again, what are the current design units? What are the current units? What is my setting? UN enter. What is my setting here? Meters. So the design having
Meters.
what type of units currently? The entire design in the format of meters. Okay. Line. Line command. Command is L. Command is L. L enter. Specify the first point. Specify the first point. Next, specify the direction by using mouse. Specify the line direction. Next, specify the line direction by using mouse. Specify the line direction by using mouse. Next point. Specify the length of the line. 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 Okay. Now see here. First I am going to select the any point in the designing area. Now I am going to specify in this direction. Now what is the direction exactly? 0 degrees direction. Specify the length equal to 20. Then I am going to specify the next direction. 90 degrees direction 40. Okay. Again in this direction 20. Then again see here. The line command having one of the internal command close. Next C. C for close. Now close and undo. Just wait for some time for undo operation. Just you can see the close. Close means you can close the existing point to first point. Okay. Now see. Now these are the internal commands. How to activate the internal commands? How to activate the internal commands? The first step is directly you can enter the total length. Directly you can enter the total close option. Total you can type close, enter. Or otherwise, which is the capital letter here? C. C for close. Capital letter is the close. Again for undo U. Just you can type C, enter. Or otherwise you can directly click on the close option. Okay. You can directly click on the internal command. Or otherwise you can type full name, enter. Or you can type capital letter, enter. Again, that is about the simple thing. Okay, that's about. So just I'm closing here.